Carrie Dirksen is an assistant professor at the University of Manitoba. She's working on research into how RCMP officers carry the psychological weight of the death they witness on the job.
Not a lot of people live their life this way, right? Where they're constantly encountering death.
Dirksen says the research was inspired by her clinical work with officers. She interviewed both acting and retired police officers.
When I started doing that work, realizing just how much officers are exposed to that I didn't realize, and getting a sense that probably the general public doesn't quite realize that either.
According to her research, officers are getting PTSD early in their careers.
A lot of people join policing to help people, to protect, that kind of thing. A lot of them said, I didn't really think about how much death I was going to see as part of this job.
Dirksen says at some point in their careers, officers try to detach themselves from what they see on the job, but many shared in interviews that they encountered cases that touched them deeply and personally.
My worldview really shifted. And so now all of these cases that I went to, I started thinking, well, what if that was me? Or what if that was my family? And the world started to feel a lot more dangerous.
Sherry Benson-Podolchuk is a retired RCMP officer. She says she also had to distance herself during tragic and shocking scenes at work,
where I had to really almost detach from my own heart and put it someplace there so I could, in order to focus on the events that are unfolding in front of me.
Now, Benson-Podolchuk advocates for first responders and speaks about workplace bullying and harassment, things that she came across in her own career, and adds that going through bullying in the detachment puts officers and public at risk.
And nobody wins. First of all, it's dangerous for the society, it's dangerous for the partner, and it's dangerous for the person who's feeling that way.
Benson-Podolchuk says mental health of first responders is something that deserves more awareness and that more supports are needed to be put in place. Echoing Dirksen, she adds that it is important for first responders to find meaning outside the detachment.
We might try and bury it, but it's there. The idea is to have good supports and then acknowledge what you've seen, have good self-care, to reestablish that balance of your mind, your body, your spirit, and emotions. Because yes, there are some pretty horrific things that we see.
In Winnipeg, Sofia Frolova, City News.